I love animals, I love photography, and the opportunity came for me to be able to do both. I gotta tell you, I'm the happiest, most blessed person in the world because I get paid to do what I'd be doing anyway. It's really great because I do it well, I'm proud of what I do, my customers love me, and that's where it's at. When I was in my 20s, I worked in an animal hospital. Photography was my hobby, it always was. I would groom the dogs, take a picture, and we'd put them up in the waiting room. And then people started saying, well, listen, I'd pay you for a copy of the picture that you're putting up there. Over time, the light went on. I would groom their dogs. They'd pay me to take the pictures. And I said, you know what, I could probably do better at that than making the money that I'm doing as a veterinary technician. And I said, I'm going for it. And I left the animal hospital and I started working. My first job as a photographer was doing door-to-door baby pictures. I believe that my working with the animals before gives me an edge over other pet photographers that may not have had that experience. On top of that, I have 30 years photography experience.
Teddy bear.
We refer to my customers as pet parents. They are family members. Dogs, pets today are family members. You know, a lot of families wouldn't think of taking a family portrait without one of their babies or their children or one of their pets. They come with outfits, they come with clothes, they'll change their clothes, and I gotta say some of the clothes are really cute and they do make for great shots. Some people around, they like to refer to me as the dog whisperer of pet photographers, which is a nice compliment. To me, basically what it means is I know my way around my pets that come in to see me. If you look at a body of my work, you'll notice that my style is to have the dogs looking at the camera, eye contact. That's really important to me in my style because that's the way we do human portraits, and that's the feeling of really closeness and really getting to know you. Okay. Dogs like babies and cats and whatever else they do, they're distracted easily. They smell things, they hear things that we don't hear, and my job to get them to look at the camera at the moment I want them to. And I use some of the same tricks I used on the kids. I have horns, I have squeaky toys, I shake a box of food, I can howl, I can bark, I can fake the sneeze. Raspberry is one of the favorite things. If you come to watch, it's sort of an entertainment, it's a little bit of a show. When I do out in public in certain locations, we do fundraisers too, and we'll be in a room that might have 30 or 40 people in it, and they gather around and they watch, and it's really entertaining. I get calls constantly. They're getting married, or can I do their daughter's Sweet 16, or the bar mitzvah's coming up, or a communion, all different kinds of things. And I have to tell them, I say, you know what, I'd love to be able to do it, but I made a commitment to do one thing and do it well. I'm committed to, and I'm dedicated to being the best pet photographer, and to do that, I need to concentrate on that and focus on that, no pun intended. An article came out in Newsday, and it mentioned in there the fact that I choose to do some pet photography in locations that most people would run from, which is in the middle of a big, busy pet store. Look, we're in my studio, it's nice and quiet, and yeah, you come in with your pet and we're gonna have a great, fun session. We're gonna get a lot of good pictures. It's gonna be pretty easy for me. I find it really challenging to get outside where the dogs are distracted and really make it my job to get that picture. I love it when a client calls up and says, I'd love to have pictures done, but my dog won't sit. He'll never sit. And you know what? I have a standing offer. If you can bring your dog to me and I can't get a picture, I will give you 10 or 20 or $30, whatever you like. And you know what? It's a pretty safe bet for me. I like to do it for one thing because they probably don't have any pictures of this pet. They haven't been able to do it before. You know what? About 90% of our business is dogs. We get about 5% cats. The other 5% is we get some pretty unusual pets. That 5% is made up of birds that come in, turtles and tortoises. We get snakes, ferrets of course, guinea pigs, hamsters, pet mice, pet rats, an alligator, 3 pet goats. We recently did some nice pictures of a pet pig. Just through experience, I learn what it is, what will attract the attention of the different animals. And honestly, some of them you just put them down and it's like a vase and they're not going to move, and you just have to put them in the right place and make some, you know, a nice setting, and the pictures will come out good. Sometimes, especially in the case of ferrets, ferrets don't stop moving for a second. I have a great group shot that we did not too long ago of it. In one picture, it's a bearded dragon with a bird and a rat. And they're all somebody's pet. And it's really cute to see pictures like that. I think that in this business, experience counts. And I think that when you really want the go-to guy for your pet portraits, I can do it.
Like that?